Hello and welcome back to Tekkit. I've started quarry number 3. It was in a pond, so there's lots of water. And we've got both the engines running now. Healthy supply of stuff coming through. I've buried the pipes, I've made it all look neater. What I've done, I've added some more wind turbines and some more solar panels. Just to give us a bit more power. I've cleaned up this area a bit. I'm trying to forget about what's underneath my house for now. We've got a lot of fuel here. Look at this. But we're still only running at kind of half power on this thing. So I'm just going to show you something now. What I want to do... Do I need tanks? I want to have a second tank. And... some stone pipes there, but I need one wooden one. Yeah. So what you can do with transport pipes and redstone is you can make them into conductive pipes, like this. Right, all the way around. And we'll make some stone ones as well. And then I can just grab another electrical engine. We'll move this one. Like that. In a right mess. And then we'll put them both here. I want them facing up though, that's the problem. You have to face conductive wooden pipes, so maybe we should put them in first. No, didn't like that, did it? Sometimes it's a bit awkward to get the engines facing the right direction. Okay, I think you use the iron wrench instead. Have the conductive pipe, and then use it. It should, yeah, there we go, perfect. So now we want to use this stone conductive pipe, connect to the refinery, like that, and the marble back. Now what should happen here is the power from these engines should get sucked out of these wooden conductive pipes, taken through this conductive pipe, and put into the refinery without either of them being connected to it. But we will see if it works. Bam, bam. So you can see this like laser going through the pipe. Yep. And there we go. Look, both sides are running now. It's going twice as fast. Excellent. Now what I'm going to do is add some more tanks to our fuel. There we go. And we'll stick a normal waterproof pipe. Tools everywhere. Like here. That should go into both now. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Right now though, I'd like to show you how to overclock the machines. And before we do that, we need a better source of power. This back box just isn't good enough. It's low, it's going down now that I've added these two engines. And that means we don't have enough power. Even with my new solar panels and my new wind turbines. That's a shame, but oh well. Never mind. We'll just turn off one of these for now. Hopefully that will... I'm still losing it, but much slower. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to build a better version of this bat box. Now for that you'll need 4 diamonds. I've got 1 in here I think, yeah, and what I can do is use, I've been saving up this tungsten ore, so that'll make a bunch. Stick it in there. Bam, 7. Okay. We need 4, so I'll put 3 in there, safe. Now what we do is we surround a diamond with redstone. Bam, 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 like this. And we get an energy crystal, 4 of them. Stack, because they have charge. Now you can use these like batteries, I think. You can charge them up. Not sure if it will charge in here because the back box is a bit crap here. So what we need to do is build, it's called a MFE unit. It's like the back box, but it can hold a lot more power, and it outputs at a slightly stronger output level. So to build it, you need a machine block. Pretty sure I got one here somewhere. I'll have to build one of them. In your machine block, you need 4 copper cables. You need and 4 of those energy crystals. Now make sure you don't charge them, because if they have any difference in charge, then they will not work together. But keep them as you find them. So you put the machine block in the middle, you put the energy crystals around the outside, and then you put copper cables. Oh, did I not pick them up? Such a noob. Bam. Okay, try again. There we go. Copper cables. This gives us a MFE. Now, the MFE outputs at 128, and this outputs at 32. And these machines all take 32, and if they take 128, then they will explode. So that's not what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect our back box, lose all the power that was inside it, everything's going to turn off. Never mind. And we are going to put the MFE here. No, yeah, I think that's going to be right. We might have to make some room here in the ground just so we can get under it with a wrench. Damn that horrific hole! It's going to making building anything under the floor is going to be so hard to do now. Oh well. Now let's have the output at this bottom bit. And now because this output's at 128 and we want 32, we have to step it down, which means we need a transformer. A low voltage transformer is what we need first. And that's very easy to make. You just need a bit of copper, some wood and some copper cables. So I've got it all except the wood. It's just I just, oh no, I just turned the diamond into all that wood. I'm gonna need a new diamond to put in that hole. Cool. So what the recipe is it's corners of wood, copper in the middle, and wire either side of that. A low voltage transformer. Now I think the zigzaggy arrow on this texture pack at least is where you need to put the power in. So we want that at the top. Just put it a bit higher up so I can put a wire in the middle. MFE transformer wire. So make sure the output is at the bottom, and then we'll put the down. Make sure the output is at the top. Then we'll connect them. There we go. So this is getting power now from the solar panels and all that crap, and it's being put into the transformer, which accepts 128, which is just what this outputs. It says here, look, out 128. This accepts 128 and outputs 32. These machines all accept 32. So now we've got a better storage device and a transformer. We can start overclocking. No, wait, what happened to the wool? What was there? Oh well, marble will do for now. Right, now to build an overclocker, you need some tin. Grab. Is that all I've got? 3 tin. That's no bloody good. Okay, so we've got our tin. We've got 13 tin. That should do for now. Now what you do with it is you make it into a diamond shape. Empty cells. Now we want to fill these empty cells with water. I just use this pond here. Perfect. Take it from a bit where it can be replenished, because it's just like a bucket. So we'll make let's get a few of these. Fill them all up. Fill them all up. Can never have too many water cells lying around. So these cells now have water in. They're water cells. 16 of them. Now what we do with the water cells is we put them in the extractor, and they get turned into cooling cells. Now the cooling cells don't stack, so you kind of have to sit here and wait, and each time one gets finished you take it out. It's a bit annoying. You could use a pipe, I guess. How's it going? Has it stopped? Is it still smelting? Out of power. Oh, we've run out of power. All these machines doing stuff. Turn that off. Oh, what happens is it's obviously it's stormy, so the solar panels aren't producing much. That's one downside to solar power. Also, they don't work at night, obviously. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But we've got enough tin. We do need the extractor to work. Luckily, it is. So once we've got 3 cooling cells, we can start building our overclockers. You also need a what's they called? A electrical circuit for each of them. We've got plenty of stuff to build them though. Can never have enough of them. Now, the recipe is 3 cooling cells at the top, a circuit, and 2 copper wires. Ooh, we almost ran out of them. Now that builds an overclocker upgrade. Now what you do with this is you put it in one of these slots here, and that will basically, the extractor will now use more power, but it will do its job faster. As you can see, it's happening much faster. Now these stack, so you can have as many as you want in there. I think 16 is the fastest something will go, maybe a bit less, but it will also draw a ridiculous amount of power, and we probably can't produce enough to run that at all at the moment. So a couple, 2 or 3 is fine at this stage if you want to have your macerator run much faster, or something like that. But we do need more power before you can really get going with them. There's other things you can build as well that go in those slots. There's a transformer upgrade, which would mean that the machine has basically one of these built in, but obviously you need one for every single machine, which is why I decided just to build this one, because it's working for all of these. And there's another one which is an energy storage upgrade, which I think lets the machine kind of store a certain amount of energy. I'm not sure, I've never used them before. But I think the optimal thing to have your machine running as fast as possible, you need a diamond cable, 16 overclockers, a transformer upgrade, and a storage upgrade. And you probably need to be running from a high voltage unit, which is the one above this, and all of that. And you also need a shit ton of power. And if you've got all that, then your machine will run like ridiculously fast. It will just pretty much be instant, 1 second per maceration. that's the ultimate goal, I guess. But for now, it's good to just have a couple, just to make your machine go run a little bit faster. It's always good. So I think that's some cool stuff in that episode. I hope that would help you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.